The Magic Pot. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a girl named Sari. Sari lives with her elderly mother in a humble home. They live by gardening and raising livestock to meet their daily needs. Although they are simple, they are always happy, even though sometimes they have difficulty making ends meet. One afternoon, while walking in the forest to gather firewood, Sari finds an old pot lying under a large tree. The pot looked strange, with beautiful carvings along its edges. Out of curiosity, Sari decides to bring the pot home. Arriving home, Sari rubs the pot, and suddenly there is a gentle voice that says, "What do you want, O owner of the magic pot?" Sari was surprised, but later replied, "I just want enough food for the two of us, my mom and me." Unexpectedly, the pan began to vibrate and let out a thin smoke. In an instant, the pot begins to cook a delicious soup that fills the bowls on their table. Sari and her mother ate well, feeling surprised but very grateful. Day after day, Sari takes advantage of the magic pot. Whenever they're hungry, the pot will cook an inexhaustible meal. Their lives have been much better, and they no longer have trouble finding food. However, as time went by, Sari began to worry about the pot's strength. "Will this pot always be there for us?" he thought. One day, the neighbors of the village came to visit and saw the luxury of Sari's house. They were very surprised by the amount of food that was always available. Some of them were jealous and wanted to have that magic pot. They started plotting to steal the pot. Sari, aware of the bad intentions of her neighbors, decided to find a way to keep the pot from falling into the wrong hands. He returned to the forest where he found it and begged the pot to stop his power. The pot replied, "You have used my strength wisely, but every strength has a test. If you want me to stay there for good, then you must use it with care." With a heavy heart, Sari releases the pot in the forest, where she first finds it. Since then, they no longer have a magic pot, but Sari and her mother learn to live a simpler and more grateful life for what they have. This story teaches us that great power, while it makes it easy, also carries responsibility. And sometimes true happiness comes from the way we value and give thanks for what is, not from searching for unexpected miracles.